Tree, 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 tree. I lied to you. Can you forgive me? Hey guys, it's Bobby Bones, and right now I am on the Country Now Pupdate. Life as a dog dad is with less sleep than I was already getting, which wasn't a whole lot. And you know, I'm a single dad too. I think everybody out there should really look into my eyes and know that that's right, I'm a single dog dad. So he's looking for a stepmom. The most expensive thing he's chewed up is probably just, he's attempted to chew up at 1,000 chews. I have a lot of shoes, and he makes a run at all of them. That and the laptop. He likes to chew on the edge of the laptop. Not to jinx it, he's successfully destroyed nothing so far, except my sleep schedule. Other than that, he's done all right. He doesn't know any tricks. He's only 3.5 months old. He knows if he's hungry to walk over to the door. I guess that's a trick. Apparently that is a trick. He knows he'll sit occasionally when he feels like sitting, and for no reason. I don't even tell him, he just sits. So that's pretty cool. He knows how to fall into the pool accidentally and me save his life. And he chews on everything. If there was a big league chew competition for dogs, I think he'd be in it. Recently, he was walking on the edge of my pool, and there was a leaf, and he decided to chase the leaf just a little too close into the pool, and away he went. Now these dogs, they really can't swim that well because one, they got a lot of skin, and two, they're very top and bottom heavy, and their snouts, they're not able to get them out of the water. So he goes in, and I had my phone in my pocket, my wallet in my pocket. I didn't think much about it. I jumped right in after him, saved his life. Has not been very grateful since. I've asked him to write me a song or anything, but no, just kind of doesn't care. Oh, and my phone was soaking wet. And they say that the new iPhone is supposed to be fully waterproof. I'll tell you this, it won't charge all the way right. I'm living that 1% life right now. The craziest rumor I've ever heard about myself, they're mostly all true. Once, I was working on American Idol last season, and I heard that Orlando Bloom and I look so much alike, that's Katy Perry's fiance, that people were confusing us on the lot. Now, I also started that rumor, so it was a pretty good one. I haven't used my dog yet to pick up a girl because he can't go around anyone without chewing their feet quite yet. So people do message me and go, hey, can I come play with the dog? Like girls, and then they will come over and actually play with the dog and never really talk to me, so it really hasn't worked in how it's supposed to work yet. He's not even my dog. I just found him and I take him to these things, so people will pay attention to me. So we've been on the road, the Raging Idiots, writing a bunch of comedy. We have a live record we're doing in Little Rock in late September. Depending on when you see this, maybe we've already cut it and it should be out in early 2020. And it's going to be very comedy based. So we're really excited about that. Going back to American Idol is going to be fun because it's my 3rd season back and my 2nd season being there full time. So for me, it's exciting that I know all the people. I can kind of hop back in without missing a beat. Hanging out with Luke, Luke Bryan and I are good buds, and so it's nice to have someone out in LA that I can hang out with while doing the show, because him too. And he's looking forward to Lionel, as you can hear. So this is fantastic. We're both. Thank you. The most famous person on my contact list. Well, I would look if my dog hadn't drawn my phone recently. The most famous person. Garth? I mean, Garth, it's got to be Garth. Or Keith Urban. He loves Keith Urban, as you can hear. So Garth or Keith Urban. Who not in country? Lionel Richie. Again, he loves Lionel Richie. I can't forget him. So probably those guys that I work with. Stop it. My top 3 interviews of all time. The first time that I got to have Garth Brooks in studio, because I'm a huge fan, and Garth came and sat with his guitar and just played whatever I wanted to play. Not even just Garth songs. He played James Taylor, and then at the end, he gave me his guitar. So that was pretty cool, and that relationship's been pretty cool as well, because Garth and I are now buds. John Mayer, when he came to the studio, and did like a half an hour. What's up? Hey, we're on cam. You're embarrassing me in front of my friends right now. And then probably, who's my 3rd favorite interview? True. Lionel Richie, when Lionel Richie was on. So it's been, I can't forget Lionel Richie or he yells at me. My first celebrity crush would be Alyssa Milano, and I would watch Who's the Boss. And, or Marsha Brady, but she was like 3 generations before, so if I wasn't a time machine, I'd probably have a crush on Marsha Brady. It was one of those two. Or maybe like one of the Smurfs, like Smurfette. She was pretty legit too. The strangest place I've ever been recognized, well, sometimes I'll be at a urinal. This has happened a couple times, you know, and dudes, we stand up and we pee. And sometimes other dudes will come up and be like, hey, can I get a picture while you're doing the urinal act? And so you're kind of like, I love to take pictures with everybody, but like I gotta get zip up first, bud. Once I was at a urinal, a dude came over the stall and looked down and was like, hey, Bobby Bones, I'm a big fan. And I was like, apparently. So yeah, that's an interesting thing. The last time that I did something for the first time. Recently, I taped an episode of Running Wild with Bear Grylls, and we go up way, way, way north, up near Antarctica. And growing up in Arkansas, I've had a lot of weird animals. Would hunt for them myself. But this weird animal, we found, because we had to eat, we found a sheep, a bloated, muddy sheep at the bottom of this icy, marshy creek. And we had no food, so I ate a bloated, marshy, disgusting sheep. And that was the first time that I ever had sheep in my life. No, it didn't make me sick. It was, if you didn't know, you wouldn't know. And I cleaned around all the gross, decayed meat, the spoiled meat. And since it was icy, a lot of it was preserved. So I did pretty good on finding that. But that was the first time I'd ever done that. And I've never had a bulldog either. And this is the first time I've ever had a bulldog who is just dying to go poop somewhere. Oh yeah, sure. Hey dude, you ready? He's gonna fire off at you guys as soon as you...